Like you, we're exploring and navigating the future of work. We've transformed literally over 5,000 workspaces across the country, and we host tours daily in our showrooms throughout the country, as well as virtual tours and in-person tours here. So we're learning a lot about the future of work. And as we transition to our sales floor, we start to get different looks at different products that we're intentionally designing and testing to think about the future of work. So these are what many of you would consider traditional workstations with seated privacy. This is great for teams who require more concentration or heads down space to focus. It has the benefit of visual privacy, but can be set up in teams or pods when needed to collaborate. As we move into our second area, we're now in a row of traditional benching. This includes 60-inch height-adjustable desks. And historically, benching has been at fixed height, but this setup with our electric standing desks, everyone can adjust to the height of their preference. We typically use benching as a solution in high-density areas. I see we've got a question that we get regarding the hot desking versus hoteling, so we're gonna stop right here for just a second. So we're actually testing all of those models right now. We have assigned seating, hot desking, and hoteling. So for team members that are in the office, the majority of the time, they have assigned seating. And so for our team members that are typically in periodically, they have reservable spaces known as hoteling. And we do have some spaces that are on a first come, first served, non-reservable, also known as hot desking. In our third area here, we have our benching with return, which many of you call the L shape. This is our most popular setup today. It allows for more personal space to concentrate and connect. It's approximately 7 foot by 5 foot wide. And we use this as a semi-private solution that provides spatial separation and additional workspace surface. We receive a lot of questions about how we handle power in this new building that we built, and we want to touch on it while we're here. So like a lab or a maker space or a shop, we drop everything we can from the ceiling, including power and data. Here we use power drop from the ceiling, and we run data through our power beam rows. You could also use power through the floors or the walls, but the drops give us the most flexibility to change our space over time. For example, we've reconfigured this area 3 times since we moved in last September, and the power drops had allowed us to change the space to new layouts. And this is our customer experience team. They get over calls and emails a month. A lot of you have asked questions about how do we handle sound in the open environment. So I do want to touch on it because this would be one of the loudest spots in our building. And so as you're thinking about sound, think of it as A, B, C. How do you absorb the sound? So we can use felt panels or Mohawk carpeting or spraying K13 on the ceiling to absorb it. When you're blocking sound, the B, you can block it with panels, or the quick flex walls are actually people block sound. And cover, we're leveraging the latest technology from our friends at Viamp. And Viamp sound masking technology allows us to play music in our lobby, in our common areas, and this sound management system, or it can play white noise. So thank you so much, and we'd love to continue to help you as you navigate the future of work.